Hey guys, welcome back to Future by Melissa. I am so excited to be with you guys this Friday. It is May 1st, and there is so many more tech updates happening within the next week. We've already been talking about Claude's model Mythos that is supposed to go parabolic and actually be something dangerous to not even organizations, but also to humanity right now. That's what they're calling it. But I feel like it's a little bit of a marketing spiel, because the model hasn't even come out yet, and it's been all over the news in terms of Bloomberg portals, all of CNBC, and people just aren't talking about what generative AI can do for the workplace. And that's something that I've been exploring here on Future by Melissa. Um, a few weeks ago, I released my 100 AI apps to optimize your workflow. So hopefully you took a look at that. At least I would love for you guys to adopt one app from that list. Now, if you adopt one app from that list, that means that you are becoming AI native. And I know it could be daunting. All this AI, it's changing every second a day. I think read on Twitter, a day in AI is like 100 days in the cloud. So we are really changing landscapes, but it's been exciting to work with these AI labs, to work on the future of how large language models are going to function and help us. And that's been really kind of eye opening for me because April was so busy. I mean, April wasn't not only busy, it was a busy month for Miami. There's been a lot of great conferences at the end of April. So in New York, there was the psychosis conference, the AI psychosis conference, which people said it was great and it was alcohol free. So I thought that was interesting. I saw that on X. I'll put all the links below. And then another part of April is Stripe has been really taking off. I actually interviewed with Stripe. I guess I can say that now because I'm not under NDA, but yeah, a recruiter reached out to me at Stripe and they passed, which is fine because I'm already just over my head on billable hours. But it's been really interesting to see how Stripe and Privy are really growing in the space. And the Violetverse, I actually added on a Privy wallet to the Violetverse. So I'll put that also below because I don't know if you guys peep, but when you log into the Violetverse, it's asking just for your email. It's a way smoother process. I feel like I haven't spoken enough about the process that the Violetverse has taken because of vibe coding on Claude Code and Claude Code actually understanding my software. It took a lot of hours, a lot of credits, a lot of tokens to get the Violetverse where it's at today. And that's just where software is. It's really expensive. Um, I'm reading the book Start With Yourself by Emma Grede, which a lot of people have been very divided. It's been a lot of discourse on Emma Grede's book. And I'll tell you one thing, this is the first business minded female entrepreneur that's been this big since Sheryl from Facebook, Sheryl Sandberg from Facebook. Okay. So the fact that she's talking about women in the workplace, she made these really big, especially being a mother. So one of the things is her shtick is she only spends a maximum time of 4 hours a day with her children, and she has 4 kids. So that's been a trend. It's a lot of these business women, Kim Kardashian has 4 kids. A lot of these women have a lot of children. One of my best friends has two, which is that it's a lot, and coming from someone who doesn't have children, running a company, and I know how that feels firsthand because I worked with a lot of women who had children and men who had children, and the women who have children, they don't take meetings after between 3 and 7, and then the whole rest of the evening you could probably you know schedule, whatever. But when you're working from like a global business perspective, it's just a whole other thing. So have been really up in arms about this book. I'm going to read you a passage from the book that I actually highlighted. I'm only on the first few pages, so stick with me. She says, "Em agreed. Start with yourself. I am a woman who has existed in every tax bracket. I've lived without two pennies to rub together, and I've lived as someone who makes the list of the wealthiest self-made women. I spent years earning less than I should working for other people. What I want to stress is that money is important. While it's true that money can't solve all your problems, money sure will solve all your money problems." Interesting. So that's what I highlighted. And this is coming from the money chapter. One of the things is like, old thought, nice girls don't speak about money or think about it, which is very much an old thought, because even on my Pinterest boards and TikToks, if you go to like rich girl aesthetic or wealthy girl aesthetic on Pinterest, I'm giving you guys the gems. It's awesome. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for more articles, and I will see you guys in the verse. Bye.